can breathe again! I can breathe again. Oh.
Vicks Sinex. Breathe on.
So, that goal you've been saving for, you can do it.
We can do this.
At Fidelity, our online planning tools are clear and straightforward, so you can plan for retirement while saving for the things you want to do today.
As the one who's always trapped beneath the duvet, I'm begging you, take Gas-X. Your tossing and turning isn't restlessness, it's gas. Gas-X relieves pressure, bloating, and discomfort fast, so we can all sleep easier tonight.
We end tonight 7,000 miles from New York in the East African nation of Rwanda. A Thanksgiving staple some take for granted is changing lives there. Jim Axelrod gets to the root of a sweet solution.
These Rwandan villagers are singing songs of gratitude, thankful for what some aid workers have brought them, a particular type of sweet potato. Nearly half the kids in rural Rwanda suffer from stunted growth. Many others have vision problems, both due to diets lacking vitamin A. The nonprofit International Potato Center made introducing this type of sweet potato, chock full of vitamin A, a priority.
There's no better sight than when you go to the field and you see a kid or a mom or a household eating orange flesh sweet potato.
Dr. Karimi Sindi is the organization's head researcher in Rwanda. He oversaw the years of crossbreeding to naturally create this potato that can thrive in the country's unpredictable climate.
I think I can be a part of changing the world. And the reason is there shouldn't be a reason why some people should be hungry or have no food.
2 of Uvamejan's 6 children had started to lose their vision when she was able to start feeding them sweet potatoes, funded in part by a $4 million investment from USAID. The color of my child's eyes changed, she said. After she started eating orange flesh sweet potatoes, the eyes turned back to normal. For years, Drusilla Yanka Deje, a widow, lived in poverty. I was so poor, she says, I had to beg for clothing. Now she grows sweet potatoes so successfully, she's been able to hire other women. I feel so happy that I've become a woman of importance in my community. Since orange flesh sweet potatoes are just about the only variety consumed in the U.S., Dr. Sindi says a story about fighting hunger in Rwanda should carry special meaning here today.
I would want Americans at home to understand that the yam or the orange flesh sweet potato they eat there over Thanksgiving mainly, and they take it for granted.
Whether it's here, there, or anywhere else, a smile on the face of a once hungry kid, that's something for which we can all be thankful. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, New York.
Absolutely agree, Jim. The many blessings of a bountiful harvest. Well, that's the CBS Evening News for this Thanksgiving. For Jeff Glor, I'm James Brown. I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Happy Thanksgiving and good night.
Let the holiday shopping madness begin. Black Friday is just hours away, and we've got details on some of the best deals around. Plus, we'll show you how thousands were fed a free meal this afternoon at Topeka's Community Thanksgiving Dinner. And the city of Manhattan is planning big changes to how they get their energy. Get those stories and more starting right now. Well, happy Thanksgiving. I'm Erica Hall. Well, we start with weather. Let's find out what it's looking like out there for holiday shoppers later with Peyton Sanders in the Weather Center. Hello, Peyton.
Hi, Erica. Looking pretty good for the shoppers tonight. Before we get there, though, a major winter storm likely heading our way on Sunday. As I'm sure you've heard by now, significant travel impacts expected with this system as it moves across the plains. Anywhere from here in northeast Kansas through northern Missouri, all of Nebraska and Iowa. Very dangerous travel conditions because we'll have strong north winds leading to near zero visibility. So if you have travel plans on Sunday, it's a pretty good idea to move them to Saturday, as we should be looking at dry conditions across much of the plains. No winter weather in our area right now, though. Actually pretty mild on this Thanksgiving Day. Everyone is in the 50s for current temperatures. And if you are going to be shopping tonight, actually not going to be too cold. You might just want an extra layer because we'll have temperatures in the 40s. So it'll be cool with breezy south winds. But overall, we're talking about temperatures that will stay well above freezing. And you might want the rain gear, too, because as we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock early Friday morning, a few light rain showers will be possible, mainly along and southeast of the Kansas Turnpike, but the rain won't last long. A few lingering showers early Friday morning, but most of the day should end up being dry. We'll talk more about the forecast for the rest of this holiday weekend and more on that winter storm coming up.
All right, thanks, Peyton. Topeka police are investigating how the teen in this morning's Amber Alert was involved in the original armed robbery call. 13 Sean Wheat has been following this story since early this morning and has the latest from police. Sean?
Well, Erica, phones across the region went off early this morning with that Amber Alert. But after 16-year-old Shaquan Mitchell was found safe, police are trying to piece together what exactly happened.
After some investigation, we found there was a little more to the story.
Lieutenant Chris Evans says 16-year-old Shaquan Mitchell, who they issued an Amber Alert for Thursday morning, has been interviewed by detectives, as well as 2 men who they identified as potential suspects, 19-year-old Trevon Williams and McShawn Drayton.
We're speaking with them, trying to get a little more in depth as to what exactly went on. Right now, it's come to the point that it is possibly not what it was when we first got involved.
It all started in the early morning hours of Thanksgiving when officers thought Mitchell was taken from his home at gunpoint during an armed robbery at 1175 Southwest Woodhull. They were told that Williams and Drayton ordered everyone to the ground and then allegedly robbed them of their TVs. Between the time of the armed robbery and the time of the alert, officers canvassed the neighborhood, made contact with friends and family, and followed up on potential leads.
Once the information got out, everyone's phones were contacted. People started getting involved, the community and the media.
An hour and a half later, Mitchell showed up at the law enforcement center with a relative. Evans says even if he wasn't in danger, they followed procedure.
Everyone was on the same page. That information was coming in, and we were able to start getting to the bottom of what was going on once we made contact with the 2 individuals involved.
Well, both Williams and Drayton were booked on charges of aggravated burglary, but no charges in relation to the abduction. Now, officers say if you have any information, you're encouraged to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 234-0007.
All right, thanks, Sean. The drivers in a fatal crash this morning in Riley County have been identified. The Kansas Highway Patrol says it happened just after 7 a.m. in the 6700 block of Tuttle Creek Boulevard. 54-year-old Jamie Franch of Riley was headed south on US 24 when her Mazda 5 crossed the center line and hit a 2002 Chevy Malibu head-on. Franch was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the Chevy, 18-year-old Mercedes Weisner of Holdridge, Nebraska, was taken by air ambulance to a hospital. Riley County Police closed Tuttle Creek Boulevard while they investigated that incident. Black Friday sales are already off to a big start. 13's Grant Stevens is live at Best Buy in Topeka with a look at early sales. Grant?
That's right, Erica. Black Friday's off to an early start and a big start. It's already starting on Thursday. In fact, this Best Buy opened its doors at 5 o'clock. As you can see just to the right of me, take a look at all those steel barriers over there. They look empty now, and that's because they opened the doors about an hour ago, but those were filled with people just a short time ago. Lines out the door, stretching across the building, and even somewhat around as people were waiting in lines. And that makes sense. Electronics are a really popular item this time of year and really all of the time of year. I spoke with a gentleman inside who said he was just waiting for a TV. That's the big thing. And I've seen a lot of TVs, a lot of cell phones. Those are also another popular thing. So that's why Best Buy is so crowded. But of course, that's not the only place you can find some deals. Dick's Sporting Goods opens at 6. So they just opened their doors, opened at 6, and they are open until 2. And then of course, back open early again tomorrow. If you're looking for clothing, a little bit less electronic, JCPenney's. JCPenney's opened their doors at 2 p.m. earlier, so they've been open for a couple hours, already having a few sales going on. They won't be closing till 10 p.m. tomorrow, so they'll be open all night, then throughout the morning. Of course, there are many more deals that I couldn't talk about now, don't have enough time, but you can take a look at them at WIBW.com. We've got a full list of some local items there. And I'll also have a closer look at this tonight at 10. From Best Buy in Topeka, Grant Stevens, 13 News.
Great work out there. Thanks, Grant. After a year-long wait, the Community Thanksgiving Dinner held its 51st annual event earlier today. 13's Denisha Richard has the details on the Turkey Day celebration. Denisha?
That's right, Erica. Volunteers spend hours preparing for the annual event, and they say they used all their different talents in many different ways.
Thanksgiving is coming, gobble, 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 and I know I'll be eating soon.
Pounds of turkey and sweet potatoes, hardworking volunteers, and hundreds of hungry people. That's just another year for the Community Thanksgiving Dinner.
I did not know how big this was.
The event was held for the 51st time.
I like whipped cream on mine, but I guess I could try pepper.
800 people who came from all over the community to get their Turkey Day bites. But this year came with a twist. For the first time in over 20 years, the dinner is under new leadership. David Braun volunteered for the dinner for 6 years and took a step forward to serve as president. He says he wants to keep the dinner the community favorite it's been for years.
There's been a lot of teamwork with all the community. We did have to put in extra orders for more turkey and more pies, but all the companies we work with have been fast to respond, and then we've asked for more volunteers and they've come so quick.
And volunteers lent their talent in more ways than serving food.
It feels good to give back to people and make them happy and joyful.
With all the work put into the Community Thanksgiving Dinner, it takes lots of hands and lots of talent, and the annual event has got a lot of it.
Thanksgiving is coming, gobble, 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 gobble. So I guess I'll say goodbye real soon.
Looks like a lot of fun there. Officials with the Community Thanksgiving Dinner say they had over 2,500 meals to deliver alone, meaning this year was a big success. Erica?
All right, thanks, Denisha. Hundreds of Topekans braved the cold Thanksgiving morning to raise money for military and first responder families in Kansas.
You ready? On your mark. Get set. Go!
The nonprofit Sheepdog Impact Assistance hosted their second annual Turkey Trot for Heroes run this morning. The organization provides physical challenges and disaster relief for military members and first responders after they've left a tour of duty or shift. The money raised from the run will go to buy Christmas gifts for the children of those who use Sheepdog Impact services.
So that allows the military families, mom and dad, to kind of lose that financial burden of having to provide Christmas for their kids when they might not have the ability to do so.
Wilt said they raised about $5,000 this morning, with $150 going to each family for presents. Yeah, that's better. The Thanksgiving holiday weekend brings several traditions to downtown Topeka, including the Miracle on Kansas Avenue Parade. Staging will be on Kansas Avenue and 1st Street starting at 3 p.m. The parade begins at 5th and Kansas at 6 p.m. Saturday. Participants are asked to register at downtowntopekainc.com. The parade will go south on Kansas to 10th Street, then west on Jackson to 6th, and east back to Kansas. Before the parade, join the annual Rescue Run to support the Topeka Rescue Mission. That starts at 5 p.m. at 5th and Kansas. And the tree lighting ceremony will be at 5:30 in front of the West Star building. It's also Small Business Saturday, so you're encouraged to shop local. The city of Manhattan is hosting their annual Mayor's Spirit of the Holiday Lighted Parade on December 7th. The parade, which starts at 5:30, begins at Manhattan Town Center and travels through downtown on Points Avenue, ending in Aggieville's Triangle Park, just in time for the tree lighting ceremony at 7. The city also is taking donations for the Flint Hills Bread Basket. Both non-perishable food and cash donations will be accepted by volunteers during the parade. The new governor-elect is hoping to expand Medicaid, but it may be harder than she thought. And Kansas Democrats are figuring out how to bring new leadership to the state. What they're planning after the holiday, next.
You're watching 13 News at 6 with Erica Hall. 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
People's Insurance Group is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency
dedicated to providing the best products and services available to protect you, your family, and your business. People's Insurance Group. We put people first.
Comprehensive dermatology care. Family friendly. Medical expertise and innovation. Rick's Advanced Dermatology. Real people, real results.
Wait, what? Everyone's excited about the Chevy vehicles at the Chevy Black Friday sales event.
I could get used to this.
Wow. And you will be too when you get 0% financing on our award-winning Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs.
How is that even possible?
Now get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2019 Equinox models. Or make no monthly payments until next year. The Black Friday sales event ends soon. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
As shoppers pack their local establishments to purchase specialty goods and services this holiday season, remember your small business friends. Did you know just how far your dollars go when you support local? Small businesses contribute to local economies by bringing growth, innovation, and local jobs to their community. They also offer their customers unique items and a personal touch that big competition can't match. This holiday season, keep your money close so your community can go further.
The Mavericks, Hey Merry Christmas at McCain Auditorium, November 26th.
You're watching 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
The Manhattan City Commission has approved a plan to convert half of its energy use to wind power. The Mercury reports that the commission Tuesday backed a 20-year agreement with Westar Energy for the 300-megawatt Soldier Creek wind farm in northeast Kansas, a project that will be complete in the fourth quarter of 2020. The city has paid Westar about $2.6 million a year for the past 5 years. Officials say the agreement with Westar will save the city around $50,000 a year for the next 20 years. Kansas State University has entered the same agreement with Westar. Two groups of local Democratic activists are meeting next week to fill the Kansas Senate seats previously held by the governor and lieutenant governor-elect. Both Laura Kelly and Lynn Rogers resigned from the Senate earlier this month after their ticket won the governor's race over Republicans Chris Kobach and Wink Hartman. Kelly has served 14 years in the Senate and Rogers 2 years. The new senators will serve the remaining 2 years of the 4-year terms until the 2020 elections. Committee members for Kelly's Topeka area district are meeting at the Topeka Library next Thursday. Members for Rogers' Wichita district are meeting December 1st. Newly elected Governor Kelly supports Medicaid expansion, but she won't have an easy time getting it through the legislature. Medicaid expansion passed the legislature last year with strong bipartisan support, only to be vetoed by a Republican governor. In this month's election, Republicans not only retained their majority in both legislative chambers, but also expanded the ranks of strong conservatives within the party. That leaves minority Democrats with fewer GOP moderates to help pass Medicaid expansion, which would provide health coverage to about 150,000 more low-income adults. For her part, Kelly has promised to have a working group create a bipartisan plan. We've got another check on weather after the break. You'll find out if you need to bundle up for your holiday shopping next.
It's finally time to enjoy the freedom you've worked for. Don't let worries about healthcare costs ruin it for you. Yes, Medicare has deductibles and copays, but Plan 65 bridges those Medicare coverage gaps so you can budget worry-free. And it's good to know Plan 65 is from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas, so you can stick with Blue Cross on life's next adventure. Enjoy freedom with confidence with Plan 65 Medicare Supplement from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas.
At your neighborhood Dillon's, you'll find the freshest produce yet, priced right. Plus everything else you need to celebrate the season deliciously. That's how you holiday. Your order shipped to home. That's how you holiday.
Hey friends, remember getting us for the holidays? You're like, whoa, Ninja Turtles! Get that feeling again with the Honda Pilot during Happy Honda Days.
It comes standard with Honda Sensing, a suite of safety and driver assist features.
Or get Tubular in the Honda Ridgeline. It has this lockable in-bed trunk.
You mean pizza compartment?
Ugh, so full. Get something you'll love during Happy Honda Days with deals on the Honda Pilot. Right now at your Honda dealer.
No matter your game, Prairie Band Casino gives you more ways to play. Starting November 18th, receive daily entries for your chance to win a new Toyota Camry or 4Runner in the Cars and Cash Blast.
Prairie Band Casino and Resort.
This is your 13 weather forecast with Jeremy Goodwin.
We're going to be looking at some nice travel weather as we move on through the next couple of days here in Northeast Kansas. And you want to travel Friday or Saturday because by Sunday, a winter storm expected and it is going to be dangerous on the roads. So here's a look at our travel forecast for your Friday. If you don't mind rain, that's all we'll have tomorrow. Temperatures well above freezing, so there's no concern for any sort of snow or icy weather. And if you're going west or down towards Wichita, we should be dry. Another nice mild day with temperatures in the 50s. And Saturday, we'll have another good day for travel across much of the area. Our next storm system developing out to the west, but in most of Kansas we're dry, mild temperatures too. Look at that. Yeah, 70 degrees in Oklahoma City on Saturday. But you can see some snow developing out in Denver. If your travels take you west along I-70 out into the northern sections of Colorado, be prepared because that snow is going to be heading that way by Saturday and moving here to northeast Kansas by the time we hit Sunday. First, though, for tonight, some Black Friday shopping. If you're heading out and about, might want an extra layer, but overall not too cold. Temperatures back down into the mid-40s. We'll stay there through the early morning hours and maybe the rain gear because we'll have a few light rain showers possible after 4 a.m. and through early Friday morning, but for the most part, once you get into the afternoon, most of your Friday should be dry. And as we break out into some more sunshine Friday afternoon, another nice mild day, high temperatures in the mid-50s to lower 60s. So yes, you do get some more mild weather heading our way on Black Friday. And another nice mild day for Saturday, including the Miracle on Kansas Avenue Parade. If you're going to be heading downtown for the parade at 6 o'clock, we'll have temperatures in the mid-50s. With a mostly cloudy sky. Now let's talk about that winter storm heading our way on Sunday. Here's the updated timing of it. In the upper left, going to be moving here to northeast Kansas early Sunday morning and lasting throughout the entire day. So this area in red, the potential for blizzard conditions with strong north winds, reduced visibility. These areas will have some hazardous travel conditions as we move on throughout the entire day on Sunday. Even into Sunday afternoon, we're still looking at snow and blowing snow here in northeast Kansas. That risk extends into northern sections of Missouri and just about all of Iowa. So get ready. A major winter storm likely heading into the Plain States as we move on into Sunday. As far as amounts go, still a little bit too early for exact numbers, but we're expecting a bullseye of some heavier snow. It could move into parts of northeast Kansas, but I don't want to focus too much on the amounts right now because even if we just get 1 inch of snow out of this, the biggest concern is that wind out of the north, likely gusting up near 50 miles per hour. That's going to lead to near zero visibility, blowing and drifting snow and hazardous travel conditions throughout the entire day on Sunday. We should be able to get you those numbers coming up in our forecast tomorrow. But again, regardless of the amount of snow, dangerous travel conditions, mainly due to that wind that we'll be seeing with this storm system as it moves through on Sunday. But again, before we get there, a couple mild days. Again, 62 on Sunday, the winter storm throughout the day for the second half of this weekend. Otherwise, we do dry out, and it looks like we will stay cold as we head back to work early next week.
Thanks, Peyton. KU seniors wrap up careers tomorrow that have been filled with tough times. Hear why they say perseverance shines the most in their legacies. Plus, Les Miles is known for some wacky quotes. We'll take you back to some of his famous thoughts on Thanksgiving next.
It's here. You've waited all year, but you don't have to wait any longer. The deals are big, but your smile will be even bigger. Save up to an extra 25% off your entire purchase plus no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest for 24 months. You get it all at the mall.
That's the Furniture Mall of Kansas. Oh, yeah.
The world is moving faster every day. It's easy to think that this fast-forward future is for others, that the new opportunities aren't for you. But you know better. Life isn't passing you by because you know how to own your time. Make it work for your future. And at Rasmussen College, we can help you get there with our flexible and affordable programs and the support to see you all the way through. Now is the time to earn that degree you need to get the future you want. It's your time. Start now at rasmussen.edu.
Built for life's adventures, the new 2019 Kia Sportage. The Kia Sportage is a 2018 IIHS top safety pick. Right now, get yours for only $341 a month at Briggs Kia of Topeka. The Kia Black Friday sales event going on now at Briggs Kia of Topeka.
Blender. Where's the blender?
At Caw Valley Bank, we understand that adulting is hard.
Need a blender. Need a blender. Don't need a T-Rex suit. Oh, it's so cool. What if?
Oh, yes! For whatever your saving or spending habits, we've got you covered.
Trust the strength of the car!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enjoy the best of both worlds. Dick Edwards Auto Plaza gives you Ford and Dodge performance. Late model muscle at its best with the Ford Mustang and the Dodge Charger and Challenger. All the attitude and power you can handle all in one place. The best of both worlds at Dick Edwards Auto Plaza. Exit 295, I-70 and Highway 77 in Junction City.
Enjoy the Miracle on Kansas Avenue, Saturday, November 24th. The activities start at 3 p.m., followed by the tree lighting at 5:30 and the parade at 6. Let the holiday season begin.
Expect better with our team.
At Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Washville Realty.
This is 13 Sports.
So grateful, so happy for our kids. They've been through so much. We got the best kids ever.
Well, when asked for a favorite moment from their KU careers, a lot of Jayhawks seniors said it came on November 19th, 2016. That was the last time Kansas beat its next opponent, a 24-21 victory in overtime over Texas to give David Beatty his first Big 12 win. Now, as he mentioned, the kids had been through a lot, and really they only went through more. This Jayhawks senior class only has 5 other wins, with just 1 other victory coming in the Big 12 in the past 4 years. Tomorrow will not only be the last time those seniors suit up for Kansas, but also the last time David Beatty leads the Jayhawks. As for the departing player's legacy for a tough period, the word that comes to mind for Joe Deneen and Daniel Wise is perseverance.
Haven't had as many wins as we would have liked, and that'll haunt me. But I've met some of my best friends here. Going through it all with these guys has been pretty incredible.
Group of guys who obviously wanted to get this breakthrough happening, but didn't get it happening. This group of seniors definitely has done a lot for this program as far as turn the corner mentally, physically.
So obviously those two and the rest of the seniors won't be around to see Les Miles try and make that breakthrough happen. They also won't be able to experience what should be some pretty wacky news conferences that Matt Hatter is known for. In fact, he's had some pretty famous thoughts regarding his favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Definitely the turkey with a warm gravy. Maybe it's the last spoon or fork of food on the plate, that has a little bit of salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of the turkey and gravy and some of the stuffing that would be there, and maybe just a smidgen of that cranberry stuff, right? Not like a big, not kind of overwhelm the last bite, but that right there, oh my goodness, right? That last bite's worth a lot. I might add that the turkey sandwich with mayonnaise, mustard, and onions, and a little salad, a little lettuce, kind of makes for good eating later too, doesn't it?
That's just pure poetry, man. I got nothing. Go to Erica. I can't do it. I can't top that at all. I can't top it. Oh, actually, we're going.
The 2019 Subaru Ascent is a Car and Driver Editor's Choice Award winner. For only $365 a month, drive home today your Subaru Ascent from Briggs Subaru. The Ascent is built to last and hold its value. The Subaru Share the Love event is going on now at Briggs Subaru.
Faith Furniture is bringing you Black Friday deals like we've never done before. 15% off our already low sale prices store-wide and 12 months interest-free financing. Buy this recliner for only $499 and get a second one free. That's 2 recliners for the price of 1. A rustic queen bed, only $195. This contemporary sofa, Black Friday price, $295. A Sealy Queen inner spring mattress, only $195. Faith Furniture Black Friday, 15% off store-wide and 12 months interest-free financing. Faith Furniture in Manhattan, serving you since 1952.
Save big during Vanderbilt's Black Friday sales event. Men's Ariat Soft Shell Jacket Blowout. Closeout styles only $49.99. Lowest price of the year. Ariat men's and ladies terrain casual shoes. Save $20. Save $10 on regular priced Ariat men's and ladies denim jeans. Great buy on America Wear flannel shirts, only $12.99.
Your work boots Santa Vanderbilt.
Gather the family.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And make real your holiday tradition.
I'm glad you could spend part of your holiday with us. We appreciate it, and we are thankful for you all year round.
Yes, we are.
3 words that'll strike fear this Thanksgiving.
Murphy. Is that an apron?
Brown.
Well, this is not good.
Cooks.
Who let this happen?
It's a Thanksgiving to remember.
My Aunt Cheryl is all alone, so I'm spending Thanksgiving with her.
Your Aunt Cheryl died 2 years ago.
Shouldn't you be starting to lose your memory by now?
New Murphy Brown tonight.
Relive the magic of the holidays with
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman and Frosty Returns. CBS Friday.
This is your 13 weather forecast.
Relatively mild temperatures tonight if you're doing some Black Friday shopping. Lows only fall down into the 40s. A slight chance for a few showers late tonight, but for the most part, rain's going to be pretty spotty. Then for your Friday, a few morning showers, but most of the day will be dry. Another nice mild day, upper 50s to lower 60s. On the daytime highs, 62 on Saturday with increasing clouds. A winter storm is likely on Sunday. Again, avoid travel for that second half of the weekend as we're going to be looking at reduced visibility and hazardous travel conditions. Stay with us as we move on through the next few days for the latest updates to the forecast.
All right, thanks, Peyton. That's all for 13 News at 6. Thank you so much for joining us. Wheel of Fortune is up next, and be sure to join us at 13 News at 10. Have a good evening.
Get the latest news, weather, and sports at WIBW.com or follow WIBW on Twitter, Facebook, and our mobile app. Thank you for making 13 News the most watched evening newscast.
This Small Business Saturday, come find your Manhattan.
If you haven't seen the Little Apple lately, you're in for a big surprise.
My Manhattan has clothing we personally selected for you.
My Manhattan is full of the holiday spirit.
Everyone's Manhattan tastes a bit different.
Like my bruschetta.
Or my handcrafted ales.
Our small businesses make Manhattan a great place to visit.
Spend Small Business Saturday in Manhattan.
The Little Apple.
Black Friday means the best tech with the best savings. And now at Nissan's year-end event, you can get both in our award-winning lineup. No brand has earned more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan in 2018. Get Black Friday savings before they're gone.
Save up to $55.30 on the 2018 Rogue or lease the Rogue family for $199 per month.
But hurry, Black Friday savings ends soon.
It's the Black Friday sales event at Briggs Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Lawrence. This month only. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500. Score big on these savings. Only at Briggs Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Lawrence.
Wow! Woo! Wait, what? Everyone's excited about the Chevy vehicles at the Chevy Black Friday sales event.
I could get used to this. Wow.
And you will be too when you get 0% financing on our award-winning Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs.
How is that even possible?
Now get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2019 Equinox models. Or make no monthly payments until next year. The Black Friday sales event ends soon. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
6 hours only, don't miss Menards' huge Black Friday sale. Doors open at 6 a.m. Hurry in for best selection. This 9.5-inch nonstick ceramic Pro Copper pan is only $4.96. This 20-volt lithium-ion half-inch Master Force drill kit is $49 after rebate. Kids will have hours of fun with this 220-piece light-up track set, just $4.99. Get this 8-gallon wet dry vac for $24.99. That's half off during Menards' huge 6-hour Black Friday sale. Hurry, sale ends noon Friday.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the Kansas Prep Zone Scholar Athlete of the Week. Go to WIBW and nominate a student who you feel is the best in the classroom and on the playing field. Sponsored by Kaw Valley Bank and Ed Bozarth Chevrolet. The Kansas Prep Zone Scholar Athlete of the Week.
WIBW would like to wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving.
From Sony Pictures Studios, it's America's Game. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show, Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Ain't you nice? Appreciate that. Thank you. See you later. Hi. This is it. Grab those devices. Here we go. Gonna give away some money here. $1,000 in our first toss-up, and the category is phrase. Vanna looks all set. Here we go. Shelley.
Surrounded by loved ones.
That's it. You got it. It's fun to solve them, isn't it? Hi. Shelley Keenan.
Yeah, hi.
Just won $1,000. San Marcos, California, an emergency room nurse.
I am. I love what I do.
Yeah?
Love who I work with.
Well, good for you. I feel the same way here. And talk about your family.
I am married to my perfectly imperfect husband, Sean, of 9 years. We have 3 beautiful children. They want me to say they're the best. Garrett is 7, Audrey is 5, and Elizabeth is 14 months.
Good. And I think that's a compliment, perfectly imperfect.
It's honest. We all are, aren't we?
And who wants perfection?
Who does? Boring.
Trust me, it's really boring to be around it every day. Nice to have you here, Shelley. Hi, Tony. Tony Rapinski from Las Vegas, an insurance broker out there, right?
That's right, Pat.
And they love to golf, of course, naturally. You do that. And talk about, you have one daughter, right?
Yep, I've got one 3-year-old, been engaged for going on 5 years. Yeah. So we have 2 future stepdaughters there, so house full of women.
Okay, good. Originally from Wisconsin?
Yep, originally from Wisconsin, big Packers fan, proud cheesehead.
How long have you been living out in the desert?
2000 I moved out there.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's good to have you here, Tony. Good luck to you the rest of the way. Hi, Sonia.
Hi.
Sonia Sorensen from Scottsdale. A lot of S's in there. I had to get out. Let's see, you were married, right?
Yes, married for 26 years to my wonderful husband, Jeff. We have 2, he's an aircraft mechanic, I should throw that in.
Yeah.
2 beautiful daughters, Brooke, who is married to our wonderful son-in-law, Jeremy. They're both engineers up in the Bay Area.
Pretty cool.
And then my younger daughter, Brittany, is a sophomore at Arizona State University. And this past summer, she hiked the Appalachian Trail from Vermont down to North Carolina.
Did you hike?
I do backpack, but not with her. She went solo on this one, and she did about 1,400 miles before having an encounter with a black bear where it removed all of her supplies. It took the backpack and went into the woods, and it was gone.
Wow. And what's a bear going to do with a backpack anyway?
I don't
when
know.
You think about it.
It had cash, ID, credit cards. I don't know.
Listen, if you have a business anywhere near there and a bear walks in, that's not a real ID.
We need that one.
Get ready. We'll do another toss-up. This one is worth $2,000, and the category is proper name. Sonia.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, Tony knew that one, but as a Packers fan, he refused to ring in and say that. Here we go. Our first puzzle is food and drink, our first round, and Sonia won that last toss-up, so she gets to start.
Okay, thank you.
$600.
T.
There are 2 T's. And you're off to a good start.
I'd like to buy vowel.
Sure.
A.
And 1 A is in that puzzle. Vanna will show you where it is. $650.
N.
2 N's. $2,250.
Like to buy vowel. A.
I know. As soon as it left your mouth, you
Yes.
said, I should have done that.
No, I
That's
should
all right.
not.
It happens. Don't worry about it. Shelley. Well, get it out of the way early. Tony. $650.
R.
There's an R. $650.
S.
There's 1 S, yeah.
I'd like to buy a vowel. I.
3 I's. Yeah.
H.
1 H. Pick up that wild card, Tony. Plus, you have over $1,500. What are you going to do? 600.
W.
1W.
I'd like to buy the O.
There is no